How's it going, everybody? First of all, I'd like to thank you for purchasing Magic Guru Squeeze. I think you're going to like the software. And in this demo video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create the squeeze page that you're looking at right now. It's a beautiful squeeze page, mobile optimized, and these are the squeeze pages that are getting the 40% and above opt-in rates right now. So if you're not using one of these squeeze pages, you need to get one up and running. Okay, first thing you want to do is open up the Magic Guru Squeeze software. Take a second. Okay, now, first thing that you're going to do, I have a file saved just for time's sake. I'm going to have my stuff already, or all my settings already in. Okay, the first thing that they're asking for is a body background color for your page. This isn't really very important because your slide is going to show up, your background image is going to show up pretty quickly. I usually choose white. Okay, and an important thing to remember here is that this is asking for the hex codes for the colors, and one kind of downfall with it is it doesn't have a little color picker thing right here. So it's a very simple fix. What I do is I use a site called color-hex. It's www.color-hex.com. And this way here you can get all your color hex codes nice and simple. So if you wanted to use white, they have some popular colors here that you can just click on and get the codes. Or if you don't see the color that you want to use here, you can just go up to this little box here. I'm sure most of you have used these. And you can just pick the color you want. And um, you can just copy this down here, the hex code, and then you can bring it over to your software and just paste it in. Okay, so that's how you find your color hex codes. And also, I've included a PDF with your software with a whole bunch of popular colors and the hex codes, so you won't even probably need to go to the website. All right, moving along. The next question that they ask is for your background image. You can have up to 10 background images. I like to only have one, but you can choose 10, and you can kind of have a slideshow. Just click on that button and you'll go to the folder where all of your backgrounds are. Okay, and you just pick the background that you like. This software does come with 50 backgrounds. Okay, and I think for this one I chose this one here. Now again, the next questions it's just going to ask you to enter your 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, however many background images you want to use, up to 10. Next question is slide duration. How long do you want each background image to show? I just put 30 seconds because I only have one image. Mine's not going to be a slideshow. And that's basically if you put 30 seconds, it'll just stay a solid slide background. Okay, the slide fade time. That's again if you're only using one slide, just put 0. If you're using more than one slide, that's how long it takes for the slide to fade in and out to change. I like to use anywhere between um, maybe 3/4 of a second to 1 second. You want it to be kind of fast, maybe even half a second. So you could just put 0.5 there if you wanted to do half a second. If you wanted a whole second, you could just put 1. Next, if you'd like to have a border around your page, and when they say page, they're referring to this box, okay, in the middle. This is what, whenever the software refers to page, it's talking about this content box here in the middle. Okay, so that's important to know. So the border width for your page, That would be the thickness of the border. I have 5 pixels for mine. Next question is border style. You have three to pick from. You could pick solid, dashed, or dotted. For this project here, I picked dotted, as you can see. Enter the color for the border. Again, go to color-hex.com, get your code, and enter it in here. I picked white for the border. The page title. Page title is what's going to read up here on the page tab. I put free special report. Page width. Again, when they say page, they're referring to this content box here. I have this set at 650. That's about a good size for it, and that's most people use between 6 and 700 pixels for their content box. The background color for the page. Chose black. Okay, so I have my black color code entered in here, and we know how to get the color code from color-hex.com. Now a logo image. A logo image is an image that you can have appear up above here, up above your page. And again, it's usually your business logo if you have one. For this squeeze page, I don't, so I'm just going to click next. Select the alignment for my logo. I don't have a logo, so that doesn't pertain to me. Now, shadow type. Shadow type is around the border here. It kind of makes a little drop shadow. You can choose none, which I have chosen none for this particular page. You can choose strong, medium, or light. Again, I chose none. Page opacity. That is on some of these pages, if you like, you can have the background image even show through the content box a little bit. If you don't want that at all, like I have here, I have 100%. It's blacked out, doesn't show through at all. So you'd pick one. If you wanted it to show through all the way, be completely transparent, you'd pick 0. A lot of people pick around 0.75. That lets it show through a little bit, but it doesn't make it so you can't. But it doesn't make it so the letters don't stand out. All right. Again, I chose 1 for this project because I wanted to have it black with a white headline. Border radius. You can choose to have your corners here, um, straight angles, or you can round them. If you want to round them, you choose like 10 or 20. If you want to have them straight like I do, you just leave it at 0. Padding for your page. The padding is the amount of space between your lettering and the border. Okay, so this is the padding. I chose 10 pixels. That's usually what most people have, anywhere between 10 and 20. Top margin. You can push this content box as far down on the page if you want, as you want. If you want to have it appear in the middle of the page, you can. I chose 75 pixels just so it's down, pushed down a little bit, but I know that it's going to be above the fold when anyone sees it. All right, my headline. Um, I just put that in. I have to apologize for my cell phone going off like that. So my headline, you can see I put a headline here. That's self-explanatory. If you want to put HTML tags to bold the headline, you can, which I have done here. This will accept HTML tags. And again, down here, there are tooltips. So if you ever wondering what you need to put inside here, go down here and read one of your tooltips, and that'll explain it a little better for you. All right, you can enter the font family for your headline. I have chosen Tahoma. Okay. Okay, so I entered Tahoma for my font family here. Again, you can enter the size. I have chosen a font size of 36. Then it'll ask you for the color of your headline. Again, that's you get from your hex chart. Subheadline. Okay, it's a little smaller. That's right here. And I'll ask you the same questions: the font family, the size, and the color. Now, when you get to this box that says enter some additional content and your autoresponder code, that's where again you're going to put your autoresponder code. I've gone ahead and just made a form here in Aweber, or if you have get response or whatever autoresponder you have, you can just go ahead and make your form. That's the code that they're asking for you here. You can use the HTML code, and it does say that you can also use um, both the JavaScript version as well as the raw HTML. So you could use either or. Okay, next they ask you for a font family. If you have any extra content, you can put that in there as well. I usually don't. I just leave it for the form. So the font size, font color, we don't have any extra content. Now the mobile redirect URL. These pages are mobile optimized. But if you have a mobile one already set up that you'd like to use, you can put that URL in here, and whenever somebody tries to access your squeeze page from a mobile device, um, Ma- um, Magic Guru Squeeze will automatically redirect them to your mobile page that you have set up. Again, you don't have to set up a mobile page because these are mobile optimized and they do work well in just about every mobile device. Next question is you can enter a YouTube URL or ID if you want to have a video in your content box. You can also, again, have background music. If you looked at the examples on the squeeze page, they have background music. And with this, I also give you 101 royalty-free music tracks. So if you want to put music in the background, you can. And again, you just click this button here and then go to where you have your MP3 stored and you can add music. These next few questions deal with if you want to put your squeeze page in a Facebook tab. You're going to need to enter that information into here, the admin ID. Now your affiliate link, if you it appears right here, and you can all get your affiliate link if you want to promote this, and you can put that in here, and then you might get a few sales whenever somebody clicks down here. They might like the squeeze page and they might see this link and click on it, and it'll go to Magic Guru Squeeze sales page. Or you could really, I guess you could really, if you want, you could put any link in there you want, because you are going to be getting master resell rights. So I guess if you wanted to resell this yourself and set it up, you could also do that. So that's a cool feature. Now this next button, you just hit create page, and it's going to ask you to make a folder where the files are going to go that it creates. I'm just going to create a new folder on my desktop, and I'll just call it squeeze, and that's where I'm going to save my file. So I click OK, and now it's creating my Magic Guru Squeeze page, and it says finished. Your files are in the folder there that I just set created. When you click exit, if you want, you can save your project so that you can reopen it, and if you wanted to tweak a few things, and it'd be easy. Now in here, this is the file that I saved everything in. What it does is it gives you a whole zipped file of all of these files in case you were, let's say, making this page for a client. Then you could just go ahead and send them this zipped file. But these here three files are the ones that you need to upload in order to get your squeeze page working. So you can see up here that I have this set up in a folder off my main domain called Magic Guru. So if I pull up my FileZilla, I am already in the Magic. You can see it's off my main domain here, and I go and find my Magic Guru folder. This is where all the files are. Now these extra files are just different background images. So those won't be there for you. Those are just in there for mine. The only ones you'll have are you'll need to upload out of the includes folder, then the index.php, and then whatever image you've chosen for a background, which the one that I chose is back 7. Okay, so you would just select includes, you would select the image, the background image, and you would select index.php, and you would just drag those files over into your folder, or if you have it on your main domain, then you would just drag them right onto your main domain, and that's it. Your squeeze page is going to be uploaded. You could then go in and if you want to get the URL quickly and easily, you could just click on the folder that you created and then right click, click copy URL to clipboard, then come up to your browser, paste that in, and again, you're going to have to remove all of this junk here. This is just stuff from your FileZilla. I usually just highlight that and then type in HTTP colon and backslash backslash, and that's going to be the URL. Now when I let this go, this page here should look exactly the same. Okay, and it does. So there's the page that that I've created. You can see how easy the software is. Again, it's good to save to save your projects every time, because if there's something in here that you wanted to change, all you would have to do is when you open up Magic Guru, again, if you wanted to, like, let's say you wanted to change one of the words in the headline or something like that, all you'd have to do is click File, Open, and then it would look like this. It would have the file ending .mgs, Magic Guru Squeeze, okay? And you could click on that, and what it would do is load all of your settings up into the software. So if you ever need to change anything, that's how you do it. It's very simple. Again, also, I have my contact information on the download page. So if anyone has any questions, please contact me and I'll try to help you as best I can. I thank you again for buying the software. I hope you enjoy it. And thank you very much for watching the video today.